Hello friends, can you confirm if my screen is visible? Can you see my screen share?
Yes, sir,
Yes.
it's visible.
Very
Yes,
good,
sir.
very good.
Yes.
Great, great. So this is going to be the topic for today. And do you guys see the option to react with emojis in chat maybe? Oh yes, great, great. So I would really appreciate if you all can, make good use of the emojis. This generation anyways believes a lot on emojis. So make good use of it. You all gonna love this session. Great, thank you. And is the chat option available for all?
ये वगैरह तहसीलदार भी थे वहीं पे। हाँ तो सब कोई मामला वहीं पे था। हाँ सब कोई चेक कर रहा है।
Yeah, can some of you confirm? Do you have the chat option? Okay, great, great, great. So you all have to participate and engage with me and make good use of emojis as well as the chat option. There is going to be a fun activity as well. Right, let me know when to start. I'm just waiting for final go ahead.
Sure, sir, we can start now.
Okay, can you give me the chat access? I cannot send the chat message. I can see the messages by the students. And is it going to be on video or without video?
Everybody can switch on their videos. That would be better.
Yes, I think it will really make the difference.
Definitely.
All right, I will turn on my video as well. So first of all, a very good evening to you all. Good evening, namaste, adab, and sat sri akal. You're gonna love this session, let me tell you. I have already, posted my link as well. You all can connect with me too. And just wanted to know, I have already, given you the heads up that this topic is going to be about stress management in workspace. Now I'm sharing my screen again. Just give me the confirmation through emojis. Please make good use of emojis to react, and you can use the chat option also as soon as I give you. Just wanted to know, are you excited about this session or are you just excited about India versus Zimbabwe match tonight? All right, good to see that reaction. All right, thank you again. So I will get started with my introduction, but before I, tell you my about myself, let me tell you there's a beautiful quote in our school and college days. If wealth is lost, nothing is lost. If health is lost, something is lost. But if character is lost, then everything is lost. And let me tell you, my dear friends, this character is going to take you a long way in corporate life. So, with that said, my name is Ayushman Eluwalia. Ayushman itself is a name, blessing in Hindu, and in this, in this life, people used to give, blessings with Ayushman Bhav. So that's my name. I have around 11.5 years of experience working in corporate MNCs. I worked with HCL, I worked with Dell, and I worked with Byju's. Now I'm currently working in NTT Data as a senior consultant. And one fun fact about me is that I love public speaking and I do a lot of sessions just to guide students and of course freshers and experienced people. So I believe everyone is student out here. Are we? All
Yes, sir.
students? Very good. Good. Good.
No, sir, like I'm doing a job right now. I already completed my
Okay.
master's
That's good.
2 years
That's good.
ago.
So I think we have a mixed set of people, students as well as people who have worked 1 or 2 years, maybe around 5 years in corporate. Good, good. Great. So you all can connect with me on LinkedIn, on Topmate, WhatsApp, CMX. I've posted the links. Maybe if you want to take a picture, you can. So I'm going to share my experience, my knowledge, and my skills on a topic, workplace stress, and how to manage that stress. So moving on to next slide. These are certain awards. I'm just showing it to you. Don't feel that I'm like boasting about myself. Yeah, मैं अपनी तारीफ नहीं कर रहा हूँ. I'm just showing all these things because this qualifies me to be your speaker, right? So a lot of sessions I've done earlier, a lot of awards that I've won. So just showcasing it in front of you. Certain rules that I really would like you to follow. First, please do not use your cell phones. Even I have kept my cell phones aside. And do not scroll reels during the session. And it would be better if you make notes. It's going to be very helpful for you. Are we good? Give me a thumbs up so that we can move on. I mean, those in student life, we all always, known to break rules, but do not break these rules in the session at least. Okay, thank you. Now we are going to do an activity and I want all of you to please, activate your fingers and hit your chat option. We will define adjectives for stress, STRESS. So you need to define stress in corporate language. आप stress को corporate language में कैसे define कर सकते हो? For example, S stands for suffering. T can be tension or maybe toxicity. R can be restless and E can be expectations. Similarly, whatever comes to your mind, think, take 10 seconds, think what comes to your mind with letter and alphabet STRESS. Open chat option is open for all. Please shoot it. Let's see what creative adjectives we can see here. I'm just waiting for first chat. Who's typing? Service to people. Very nice. Anindita Chaudhary, service to people. Yes, good. You're thinking it from the community point of view. Very nice. What else? Come on, guys. You all have to participate. I mean, without participation, is session ka purpose solve nahi hoga. So it's a beautiful activity if you all participate. Priya saying being more skilled. Very nice word. Skilled. Good. Success and service. Absolutely correct, Hemant. Absolutely correct. Abhinav has replied, services provided by me in organization. It is relevant. Very nice. So service is a common word. Very good. Okay, let's pick T. Stress में, corporate में, tension is a very appropriate word. Arpit, I really like this word, surviving in organization. To a successful life. Very good, Om. Oh, very good, Bhumija Sharma. Time. Yes, absolutely correct. I was actually waiting for this. Priya Singh has replied, tackling task. Very appropriate. Very appropriate, Priya. Don't tell me that you guys are using chat GPT. चैट जीपीटी से आंसर लेना होता तो ये सेशन नहीं होता. आई वांट यू ऑल टू scratch your head, think what can be the topic, what can be the word with alphabet R. Very well said, Rashmi. Tight deadlines. Deadlines are always tight, no doubt about it. Okay, treating others. Yes. T means task given by employee. Vidhi, very well said. Responsibility. Yes, I like this word, responsibility. I have mentioned words like suffering, tension, restless, expectations. ये words काफी negative थे. But you guys have literally, turned all these negative, phrases to positives. T for trauma. A big, big thumbs up to you, Abhinav. Stress can cause trauma for sure. I'm waiting for alphabet E. Let's see. E से expectations हो सकता है. E से extraordinary हो सकता है. Yes. What else? You can speak on the forum as well. No need to just type. If you have very attractive and lucrative words, please feel free to open up. Well said, Suraj. Experience. So I am actually tracking who is more active and being more participative, and the person who I found is more participative, which I think Priya is the one for now because she has replied twice. He or she can definitely expect a gift from my side. Excess workload, very nice. Emotional pressure, endless responsibilities. Kabhi end nahi hogi. Yes. Krishan Das Chauhan, very good word. Karthik has replied efficient. Yes, 100% efficient. Rashmi, excess workload. Yes, workload is always excess. Good to see the response now. Thank you. Good words. So we'll spend just 10 more seconds in this activity and then we will jump on to the next slide. If you have any more points, if you want to speak, go ahead. Come on friends, we have 57 people in the meeting. अगर 57 लोग एक एक alphabet के लिए भी type करेंगे तो we will have 57 responses, isn't it? Self doubt, yes, it happens, Rashmi. Sometimes self doubt. होना नहीं चाहिए self doubt, but it happens. Emotional, yes. Sleeplessness, okay, good. Restless and sleepless, I think it's one and the same, but good one. Self-resilience, Satyam, good. So you are able to relate with stress in corporate. Good. That's what I wanted to bring into you from this slide, that आप stress को relate कर पाए in terms of corporate, which I think you guys have done a fantastic job. Thank you so much. Rashmi, this is a third reply. I really appreciate. Krishan Das, third and second reply. Strategy, yes. Very nice. Arpit, you won my heart. Seriously. Salary. जिसके लिए हम लोग इतना स्ट्रेस लेते हैं इन कॉर्पोरेट, द बेसिक थिंग इज द सैलरी. Really like it. Thank you. I wish I could react with the emoji for this word. Thank you all. Strength, Jishan. I like this word too. Strength. Great. Thank you all for participating in this activity. Let's move on to the next part now. Okay. The major stress comes looking at this image. And now this image is 100% true. India is a country which has got a lot of colleges, lot of universities, but utni jobs nahi hai. And this is the harsh reality, let me tell you. सबसे कड़वा सच जिसको हम कह सकते हैं in today's world is jobs versus universities. See, I am from Delhi NCR, and today if I travel from Delhi towards any direction for 50 kilometers, I will find 10 different universities and colleges. Do you agree on this? At least minimum 10 colleges and universities within 50 kilometer of radius. But if you look for companies in 50-kilometer radius, you will not find 10. It will be one or two. So the reality is that आज की डेट में India में colleges and universities are like STD booths. I'm not sure if you all are Gen Zs of this generation, but STD सबने सुना होगा, right? Standard Trunk Dialing, STD के booths होते थे. STD, ISD, PCU. Relate. कितने ज्यादा एसटीडी आईएसडी बूथ्स होते थे बिफोर दिस मोबाइल टेक्नोलॉजी हैज इवॉल्व्ड। आज की डेट में एसटीडी पीसीओ आईएसडी से ज्यादा बूथ्स कॉलेजेस एंड यूनिवर्सिटीज के हैं। दैट मींस सप्लाई इज सो ह्यूज बट डिमांड ऑफ जॉब्स इज वेरी लेस। सो मेजर स्ट्रेस कम्स फ्रॉम दिस कि अगर हम आज स्टूडेंट हैं, कल को हमें करियर स्टार्ट करना है, तो इट विल बी वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर अस टू फाइंड अ रेलेवेंट जॉब फॉर अस। उसी के लिए सेशन रखा हुआ है, that how you deal with all these things so that you don't enter that stress. So stress अभी तक आप लोगों को समझ आ गया होगा। स्ट्रेस से क्या हो सकता है, that's what I'm going to tell you. Next slide. So common stress triggers for freshers. I want Arpit was there on the screen. Arpit, can you read first 3 points? If you can unmute and read first 3 points, and then next 3 points, Priya, I think if you can read next 3 points.
Yes,
Let's make
sir.
it more happening. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Phobia, afraid, scared, poor interview performance, nervous, repeated rejection, failure.
Perfect, Arpit. Thank you. Priya, if you're on the line, can you read the next 3 points?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir.
New environment and expectations, performance pressure, deadlines, and workload.
Very nice. And I remember one name Rashmi was typing. So, Rashmi, can you read the last 3 points, please?
FOMO, fear of missing out, fear of making mistakes, balancing work and personal life.
Well, thank you so much, Arpit, Priya, and Rashmi. So, these are the common stress triggers for freshers and mostly students. And it is not only restricted to only students, ये किसी के साथ भी हो सकता है, even if some experienced person is there. So, ये challenges होते हैं. Now, let me tell you, phobia क्या होता है? Phobia is something which creates a fear inside you. For example, during my childhood, मुझे पानी से डर लगता था, and I was very scared of, swimming in water. देन आई रियलाइज कि बॉस, अगर स्विमिंग नहीं आएगी, तैरना नहीं आएगा, तो लाइफ नहीं चल पाएगी, राइट? आई स्लोली ओवरकम दैट फियर, दैट फोबिया। कुछ लोगों को हाइट से डर लगता है, राइट? देयर आउट ऑफ 53 पीपल, इफ आई से कि क्या 53 स्टूडेंट्स बंजी जंपिंग कर पाएंगे? क्या क्या 54 स्टूडेंट्स स्काई डाइविंग कर पाएंगे? हाउ मनी? Just react with this emoji if you're scared of bungee jumping or maybe skydiving. I just wanted to. I'm not a person who can do the skydiving and bungee jumping. I'm afraid of it. Is there anyone who can relate with me? It seems all can do that bungee jumping and skydiving. Very nice, yeah. You guys are daredevils. All right. So the motive of me explaining to you what fear and afraid is, it kills you within. Fear and phobia can be of public speaking, can be of lacking in communication, can be of not able to speak out, all these things. Then poor interview performance. So let me give you one example. CBSE and ICSE boards के बारे में सबको पता है. We all have prepared overnight, right? हम पूरी रात पढ़ने के बाद, not everyone but few of us, एग्जाम देने जाते हैं. But what if those questions doesn't come up in the examination, out of syllabus हो जाए? This happens, and काफी लोगों के साथ ऐसा हुआ भी होगा. It leads to poor performance either in the examinations, or poor performance can be in interviews as well. कि आपने कितना भी prepare किया है, but you're not able to perform in front of the interviewer. So today, if I ask any one of you, I see Priyadarshini on my screen. Priyadarshini, please speak about yourself for 2 minutes right now. So at times you might feel कि एकदम से क्या बोली. Okay. So the only thing that I'm trying to explain you is कि poor interview performance or your poor examination performance, so it creates nervousness, and nervousness से performance gets impacted. Now third point पे focus करते हैं. This is repeated rejections. For example, if you have failed multiple times in doing a task. For example, Ayushman Ahluwalia sir ने लाइफ में 100 इंटरव्यूज दिए हैं, बट 100 के 100 में आप रिजेक्ट हो गए. Now imagine that feeling. You might feel कि बहुत ज्यादा stressful situation हो रही है, and you might get into a depression zone as well. Repeated rejection say it can lead to lot of negative things. Repeated rejection say you might feel that यार boss, I think I'm going somewhere wrong. सब कुछ गलत ही हो रहा है लाइफ में. और ऐसा कई बार होता भी है. राइट. आई एम नॉट टेलिंग अबाउट रिजेक्शंस जो हमारा ये कॉलेज एंड स्कूल्स में बॉयफ्रेंड गर्लफ्रेंड वाले रिजेक्शंस से, नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट दैट. दिस रिलेटेड विद द कॉर्पोरेट स्टफ. Repeated and multiple failures leads to, lack of confidence and morale काफी down हो जाता है. So these are the challenges. Similarly, new environment and expectations. आज हम लोग कॉलेजेस में हैं, या maybe we are studying in school. Tomorrow we are going to enter into the corporate world. नई कंपनी होगी, नया एनवायरमेंट होगा, और ऑफ कोर्स नई एक्सपेक्टेशंस होंगी, नए फ्रेंड्स होंगे, बहुत सारी चीजें नई. न्यू फ्रेंड्स, न्यू एनवायरमेंट, न्यू सिटी, न्यू लोकेशन, एवरीथिंग इज न्यू. टाइम लगता है अडेप्ट करने के लिए. सो यू नीड टू ओवरकम दिस पॉइंट. यू नीड टू अडेप्ट न्यू एनवायरमेंट, वट एवर एनवायरमेंट इट इज. टुडे इफ आई आस्क यू, इफ आई टेल यू, विराट कोहली को सब जानते हैं. इज देयर एनीवन हु डजंट नो विराट कोहली? यू कैन रेज योर हैंड इफ यू डोंट नो. हो सकता है कुछ लोग क्रिकेट फॉलो नहीं करते हो. लेट मी नो इफ यू नो हिम और नॉट. डू यू नो हिम? कम ऑन यार, यू स्पीक अप. विराट कोहली को सब लोग जानते हैं? एटलीस्ट से यस और नो.
यस सर, सब जानते हैं.
आज अगर मैं विराट कोहली को T20 टीम में डालूं, या टेस्ट टीम में डालूं, या वनडे टीम में डालूं, क्या चांसेस हैं कि वो फेल हो जाए? Chances are zero and negligible, because he has prepared himself at that level that he cannot fail at that at any point. That means he has adapted every format of cricket. You need to be a Virat Kohli of your life. You need to be MS Dhoni of your life. Related with that, आपको अपनी लाइफ का क्रिकेट को हम काफी फॉलो करते हैं, और लकीली आज इंडिया का मैच भी है. आई पर्सनली लव क्रिकेट अ लॉट. सो यू नीड टू बी अ विराट कोहली एंड MS धोनी ऑफ योर ओन लाइफ. आप कहीं भी फेल होने अफोर्ड ही नहीं कर सकते. परफॉर्मेंस प्रेशर, डेडलाइंस एंड वर्कलोड, ऑल दीज थिंग्स विल कम टू यू. हम रोड पे चलते हैं तो देयर आर लॉट ऑफ स्पीड ब्रेकर्स एंड ऑब्स्टेकल्स आते हैं लाइफ में, राइट? क्या करते हैं? गाड़ी को स्लो करके स्पीड ब्रेकर से क्रॉस करते हैं, या उसको बिल्कुल जंप करा देते हैं. ऐसा नहीं होता, राइट? सो, and this very common term in our generation, FOMO, fear of missing out. We feel left out, fear of making mistakes. See, doing thing is fine. Don't worry about right or wrong, but not trying is a big task and challenge. The last point is balancing work and personal life. So corporate mein there's a word, who else is experienced? Can you raise your hand at least? There's a word called work-life balance. I believe you all are aware of it. I just wanted to know who is aware. Okay, you can raise your hand. Let me see. Anindita Chaudhary, you can definitely relate because you are experienced. Anshu Gupta, very nice. Work-life balance is a very common term. हर company में नहीं मिलता है. Startups में भूल जाओ. MNCs में you can definitely expect work-life balance, but it depends on company to company. It depends on project to project. It depends on your account to account. So a lot of factors. So the main reason of me showing you all these, डोंट फील दैट आई एम गिविंग यू लॉट ऑफ ज्ञान. ये ज्ञान नहीं है, ये एक्चुअल फैक्ट है हमारी लाइफ के. ये चैलेंजेस होते हैं विच क्रिएट स्ट्रेस इन आवरसेल्फ, एंड स्ट्रेस के बाद आपको पता है इट लीड्स टू डिप्रेशन, इट लीड्स टू लॉट ऑफ नेगेटिविटी, एंड हमारा माइंड रिवर्स डायरेक्शन में वर्क करता है. एक बार नेगेटिव थॉट आए तो वी ओवर थिंक अ लॉट. फीमेल्स में एंड गर्ल्स में काफी ज्यादा होता है. माई वाइफ इज अ वेरी बिग ओवर थिंकर. उसने सुन लिया तो शी माइट किल मी, बट लेट मी टेल यू, फीमेल्स आर वेरी ओवर थिंकर्स. And humans, we individuals, male, we don't overthink much, but we think mostly in negative direction. And हमारा mind अगर एक negative thought आता है तो खूब सारे negative thoughts आते हैं. Does it happen with you as well? लोगों के साथ भी होता है, या don't make me feel like an alien? मैं किसी दूसरे planet से नहीं आया हूँ, मेरे साथ होता है. Krishan Das
Yes, sir.
Chauhan can relate. Thank you, man. Thank you. At least someone is with me. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Who else is with me? I wanted to see. All right.
Yes, sir, we usually do.
Great. Thank you, Abhinav, for responding here. All right. So I think you got an idea what can lead to stress, right? These are the factors. It can be a long list too. Now let's move on to the next slide. Signs that you may feel stress. क्या signals होते हैं? क्या symptoms होते हैं? When we get ill, जुकाम होता है, बुखार होता है, गला दर्द होता है, सिर दर्द होता है, बॉडी एक होती है, वी विजिट डॉक्टर्स. बस स्ट्रेस के लिए, स्ट्रेस आई वुड से इट्स लाइक अ दीमक, इट किल्स यू विद इन. बट उसके सिम्टम्स को आइडेंटिफाई करना इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. यू नीड टू आइडेंटिफाई द सिम्टम्स ऑफ स्ट्रेस एट द राइट टाइम. फिजिकल में aspects में headache, fatigue, and sleep issues. If you're, feeling any of these symptoms, consider that you have entered these physical stress level. Emotional point of view से I can say irritability. We get irritated very easily. छोटी छोटी चीजों से बहुत irritation होती है. That ये चीजें ऐसी क्यों नहीं हो रही हैं, हमारे accordingly नहीं हो रही. Obviously in this world and nothing can go as per our way. Then it adds lot more to anxiety. Anxiety के attacks भी आते हैं लोगों को. And of course it leads to frustration as well. So emotional angle से irritability, anxiety and frustration adds. Behavioral point of view से procrastination and withdrawal. Mental में you can say mood swings होते हैं and it happens a lot. अभी positive है, after 5-10 minutes कुछ external up and down की वजह से our mood gets swings. Then financial stress you get when you are tied up with loans, EMIs you have to pay, expenses. In today's world कितना भी कमा लो बॉस पूरा नहीं पड़ता, right? Even if you are earning 1 crore rupees, एक दिन वो भी short पड़ जाएगा. So it adds lot of financial stress in our life. And then third thing, there are a lot of people who can relate with me. Addiction. Due to stress, I've seen people getting into drug abuse, getting people into alcoholic zone, and people who to smoke a lot. I do not promoting all these things, but I've seen people जो stress की वजह से addiction में चले जाते हैं. That's a least thing I would say to do. Then what stress can cause? It can reduce your focus. आप किसी भी चीज पे फोकस नहीं कर पाओगे. टुडे इफ आई से कि मुझे अगर रील भी स्क्रॉल करनी है बट अगर मैं स्ट्रेस में हूँ तो शायद मैं एक प्रॉपर रील भी स्क्रॉल नहीं कर पाऊँ. एंड इट विल डेफिनेटली लीड टू लॉट ऑफ इम्पैक्ट्स इन माय लाइफ एंड प्रोडक्टिविटी मेरी डाउन रहेगी. नाउ यू टेल मी हु फील्स कि मुझे ये सिम्टम्स है. आई पर्सनली फील दैट इफ समवन आस्क मी दैट आयुष्मान आर यू इन स्ट्रेस, I can say one thing, yes, I am in stress. I am in financial stress because whatever I'm earning good with 11 years of experience, but I still feel that I'm little bit tied up with loans, EMIs and expenses. Boss, EMI देना है, rent देना है, expenses होते हैं, petrol, lot more things are there, luxury. So I can say that I am in financial stress. Is there anyone who feels the same? People who are working, जो experienced है, वो बिल्कुल relate कर पाएंगे.
Yes, sir. Like I'm working from last 3 years, but as of now, I can say like I'm very stressed.
Happens. बहुत genuine चीज है. और you won't believe what was your name? Sorry,
Sir, Abhinav.
Abhinav. You won't believe हमारा जो स्ट्रेस होता है ना कॉर्पोरेट प्रोफेशनल्स का, वो बहुत साइलेंट स्ट्रेस होता है. हम ये किसी को बता भी नहीं पाते हैं. हम ये किसी से शेयर भी नहीं कर पाते हैं एक्सेप्ट फॉर आवर गुड फ्रेंड्स. बिकॉज लेट मी टेल यू व्हाई. वी फील कि कोई हमें जज करेगा. होता है आपके साथ? आई पर्सनली फील कि अगर मैं किसी से ये चीज शेयर करूंगा तो पीपल विल जज मी. डजंट मैटर इफ यू आर गोइंग टू जज मी, आप मुझे जज कर लो, नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम. बट इफ आई एम नॉट ओपन टू यू, वो सेशन का पर्पस भी सॉल्व नहीं होगा. सो इफ यू आर इन फाइनेंशियल स्ट्रेस, देयर इज अ वे यू कैन कम आउट ऑफ इट. यू नीड टू कंट्रोल योर लग्जरीज. यू नीड टू आइडेंटिफाई कि आपका मैक्सिमम एक्सपेंसेस कहाँ पे लीक हो रहा है. What are the unnecessary expenses that you can control? And हमारे पेरेंट्स बहुत बोलते हैं कि यार खर्चा कम करो, अननेसेसरी चीजें मत बाय करो, अननेसेसरी ट्रिप्स पे मत जाओ, अननेसेसरी स्पेंड मत करो. पेरेंट्स बिल्कुल सही बोलते हैं. बट मेरी अंडरस्टैंडिंग ये है, बीइंग अ स्पीकर इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू, दैट rather than controlling your expenses, why don't you earn more? एक्सपेंसेस कंट्रोल करना तो एक नेगेटिव हो गया ना, कि आपको स्क्वीज करना है अपने आप. बस इमेजिन कि हमें उतना ज्यादा अर्न करना है. वी हैव टू अर्न मोर ताकि ये छोटे मोटे खर्चे पता भी ना लगे. कैन वी नॉट टेक इट दैट वे? Abhinav, Hemant, Abhinash, Saif has also replied, Self Alam. So converting this negative aspect into positive, I will earn this much. Today I was traveling in the morning and I saw a Lamborghini car, मेरे traffic में I saw a Lamborghini car, white color car. I was like यार कब ले पाएंगे Lamborghini, कब ले पाएंगे Rolls Royce. Then I feel यार उसके लिए उतनी मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी. अभी आपने मेहनत अगर टाटा, महिंद्रा और मारुति सुजुकी की कार के लिए करी है तो सोचो लाइफ में रोल्स रॉयस लेने के लिए कितनी मेहनत करवाई जाएगी. आपको रोल्स रॉयस या लैम्बोर्गिनी या एस्टन मार्टिन या फरारी लेवल तक अगर जाना है तो आपको उस लेवल का हार्ड वर्क भी करना पड़ेगा. आपने सुनी है इन कार्स का नाम बाय द वे? लैम्बोर्गिनी, फरारी, रोल्स रॉयस, एस्टन मार्टिन, बुगाटी वेरॉन.
Yes, sir.
वेरी नाइस यार. आप बिल्कुल मुझसे रिलेट कर पा रहे हो देन. Who's your favorite car? Anandita is saying she
Sir,
is
Jaguar.
heard in songs. Jaguar भी है. Defender नहीं सुना आपने?
Bugatti Chironto
Defender.
DC.
I like it. मसरती नहीं बोला किसी ने. मसरती. Defender, Range Rover. Yes, these are the top class cars. Imagine. Lambo, Urus, Porsche. Yes, Volvo as well for that matter of fact. Audi. So imagine life में कितना work करना बाकी है, right? To earn that level. So best way is to get out of the financial assist. Try to build a passive income source for yourself ताकि ये छोटी मोटी चीजें पता भी ना लगे, right? देखो स्ट्रेस में तो सब है. स्ट्रेस में अंबानी भी है, स्ट्रेस में हम भी हैं. बट अंबानी का जो स्ट्रेस होगा वो कुछ 1000 करोड़ का होगा. हमारा स्ट्रेस तो लैक्स में ही होगा. आई थिंक करोड़ में भी नहीं होगा अभी. सो थिंक फ्रॉम दैट पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. जितने बड़े लेवल पे आप जाओगे स्ट्रेस आपका उतना इंक्रीज होगा, खत्म नहीं होगा. देयर इज नो वन इन दिस वर्ल्ड हु कैन से कि मैं स्ट्रेस में नहीं हूँ. अलग अलग लेवल के स्ट्रेस होते हैं. हु इज मैरिड इन दिस मीटिंग बाय द वे? आई एम मैरिड, हैप्पीली मैरिड. हु एल्स इज मैरिड? जस्ट रेज योर हैंड. आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू आस्क यू एनी सेकंड क्वेश्चन. No, no one is married. Everyone is bachelor then. Very good, yeah. Seems I'm interacting with young enthusiasts. Good, good. So I'm not going to touch the topic of marriage and that those questions. But the moment you get married, वहाँ भी stress आएगा. You will relate to it one day. All right. Are we good with this slide yet? Just give me a thumbs up so that we can move on to the next. कुछ questions है तो feel free. बोर तो नहीं हो रहे हो ना यार? Session extend भी हो सकता है आधा घंटा. Feeling like बोर तो नहीं कर रहा हूँ मैं?
No, sir. Like,
Okay, thank you, thank you. The Craft Edge Academy has invited me, so not to bore you, obviously. Next slide is going to be very interesting. दोनों को जानते हो आप? Imagine करो कोहली ने कितना स्ट्रेस फील किया होगा उस मैच में, इंडिया वर्सेस पाकिस्तान इन मेलबर्न, when he scored 48 runs in 18 balls. And imagine the amount of pressure on Hardik Pandya when he was bowling the last over of T20 World Cup of 2024. ये लोग भी तो स्ट्रेस में थे. But let me tell you, these are the best examples to absorb stress. और ये लिस्ट सिर्फ विराट कोहली एंड हार्दिक पांड्या तक लिमिटेड नहीं है. MS Dhoni for that matter of fact, Sachin Tendulkar for that matter of fact. You cannot even define in words. Suraj, you are right. So imagine, हर ओवर में प्रेशर होता है. आज भी इंडिया का मैच है, इंडिया के ऊपर क्या प्रेशर नहीं होगा? प्रेशर एंड स्ट्रेस इज एवरीवेयर. आप उसको कैसे एब्जॉर्ब कर रहे हो एंड हाउ यू आर कमिंग आउट ऑफ इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. I hope you can relate with these examples. I'm giving a lot of cricket examples. Females, मुझे I feel very sorry if you're not able to relate with all these examples, but these are the best examples that I feel. Any females who are able to relate with me? Rashmi and Priya were there, and Kita as well. Can you relate? Okay, thank you, Palak. At least you all can relate. So these are the best examples to absorb pressure. You need to put yourself into that situation कि आप वो absorb कर पाओ. Now, with that said, let me move on to the next slide. So stress manage करने के लिए very very beautiful meme. देख भाई जिंदगी में positive रहने का. Situation कितनी भी opposite हो, you need to stay calm and you need to be positive. If you're not positive, no one else can, make you positive. So to get into that positive thing, you need to manage your time, prioritize your time, break your small task into smaller goals, right? For example, आर्मी में हम जब जाते हैं तो आर्मी सोल्जर्स पुट देयर स्मॉल गोल्स. वो एक बड़े गोल को टारगेट नहीं करते हैं, राइट? सो यू नीड टू ब्रेक योर टास्क इनटू स्मॉलर गोल्स. एंड देयर इज अ वेरी ब्यूटीफुल टेक्निक टू प्रैक्टिस डीप ब्रीथिंग. नाउ वी ऑल शुड डू इट. 1 2 3 पे वी आर गोइंग टू टेक अ deep breath and just imagine how you're going to feel. Okay, let's take 10 seconds of breathe. एक गहरी सांस लेनी है आपको and then slowly release it. Deep breathing. It removes stress to a lot of extent, let me tell you. And think about the positives that you have done in life. Wherever we are today, हम अपने दम पे तो आए हैं obviously, but our parents' contribution is very huge, I would say. So I would really love to say that where I am today because of our parents. So let's give, heart emoji to our parents. Because of them, we are here. So we are lucky. We are actually very lucky. So think about those positive moments. कि life में जो अभी तक मिला है, we got it because of our parents. So yeah. So also exercise regular and sleep healthy. Physical fitness, as I said, if health is lost, nothing is lost. वो पूरा सच नहीं है. If health is lost, काफी कुछ loss हो जाता है. So healthy mind sleeps in healthy body. Keep a note of it. Always seek feedback from your mentors, from your supervisors, from your managers, and from your elders. जो भी आपसे ज्यादा experienced हैं, always seek feedback from them. And उस feedback को accept करना is something which you should know. Difficult situation को handle करना, सी सारी situation difficult होती हैं. There's no easy situation in life. And let me tell you, आप आज एक situation face करोगे, अगली situation उससे ज्यादा difficult होगी. उसकी थर्ड सिचुएशन उससे ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट होगी. तो डिफिकल्टी का जो लेवल है ना, वो एक टेम्पल रन गेम की तरह होता है. तो स्टेजेस बाय स्टेजेस वो इंक्रीज होता रहता है. सबने टेम्पल रन तो गेम खेला ही होगा, इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग. बीट एनी गेम, आप मारियो गेम भी अगर प्ले करोगे तो यू विल बी एबल टू रिलेट कि स्टेजेस डिफिकल्ट होती जाती हैं एट अ लाइफ में भी सेम होता है. यू नीड टू मैनेज ऑल दीज थिंग्स. सिंपल हैंडिंग टाइट डेडलाइंस, सेइंग नो प्रोफेशनली हम हर चीज को हाँ बोल देते हैं. हर चीज को हाँ नहीं बोलना होता है. यू शुड बी वेरी डिप्लोमेटिक इन आंसरिंग. इफ यू आर शोइंग योर अवेलेबिलिटी टू एवरीवन, you will be taken in a wrong, sense. Then stress is very normal, my friends, but manageable है. कितना भी बड़ा stress हो, manageable है. I gave you the example of Ambani and Adani. वो लोग भी stress में हैं. अनिल अंबानी कितने लॉस में है? I think 9,000 crores, जितना फैक्ट्स मुझे पता है. तो उनको क्या स्ट्रेस नहीं होगा? बस जिंदगी जीना तो नहीं छोड़ा, राइट? So there are a lot of such examples. Stress is normal but manageable. आप आज स्टूडेंट्स हो, कल आप जॉब भी स्टार्ट करोगे. आप किसी भी सिचुएशन में जाओगे तो मुझे याद करना, आपके आयुष्मान सर ने एक चीज बताई थी कि आज मैं एक सिचुएशन में गया हूँ, ये सिचुएशन तो बहुत इजी है, अगला लेवल मेरे लिए थोड़ा मॉडरेट होगा, उससे अगला लेवल मेरे लिए डिफिकल्ट होगा, उससे अगला लेवल मेरे लिए एक्सट्रीम होगा. सो इट्स गोइंग टू इंक्रीज, खत्म कभी नहीं होगा. ओके, नाउ second topic for us is react and respond. So I want someone to read it for me. Nindit, I see your name. Are you comfortable reading the left-hand side part of reaction, please?
Sir, your left or my left?
Oh, you can react. You can put your left. No, you can put it all because women are always right.
Sir, reaction is immediate and emotional. Reaction is impulse driven. Stress activates a fight or fight response. Unmanaged emotions. Any amygdala hijack.
Amygdala, yes.
Amygdala, okay. Emotional brain takes over. Lack of pause between trigger and action.
Yeah, thank you again. So I will explain it to you with an example. कुछ लोग दूसरों की बात सुनते हैं सिर्फ आंसर देने के लिए, बट वहां पे एक्टिव लिसनिंग थोड़ी मिसिंग होती है. सो you always have to listen the opposite party first before you respond. So active listening is something which you can learn, and reaction is very instant. Physics में पढ़ा होगा आपने, for every action there is equal and opposite reaction. So we people don't take much time in reacting, and rather than reacting, I would say you need to focus on responding first. Respond तभी कर पाओगे if you listen them carefully. हमने सबने CBSE का एंड ICSE का एग्जाम दिया है. What happens? We read the question carefully, and our teachers used to say that please read the question carefully. And even in exams, it's written in a big note that please read the question carefully. And there's a very big reason. You need to read the question carefully so that you can answer very carefully. If you don't read the question carefully, you will not be able to answer it properly. So related with that example. And if I ask Abhinav, would you be reading the response part on the right, brother? If not Abhinav, then anyone can read. Aditya, I see you on the screen. Can you read the right hand side part? Response is thoughtful and controlled from there.
Response is thoughtful and controlled. Response is value driven and intentional. Between stimulus and response, there is a choice. Pause all allows rational thinking, helps prevent regretful actions, improves professional image. Your response defines your professionalism.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. So your response defines your professionalism, and people judge you with your response and your spontaneity. So response thoughtful hota hai because you get time to think over it. If today someone asks me that Ashwin, please say something on this topic, I will take 10 seconds rather than speaking all of a sudden. I will take 10 seconds and I will think. So in today's session, I prepared a slide because topic was given to me. I did my homework and you can see it with my slides. Without homework, nothing is possible. So, responding is like a homework for you. Rather than reacting, focus on thinking and then responding. Are we good? R versus var. This was the slide for react and respond. And I have explained you in a very beautiful exemplist language. Okay, let's move on. Okay, techniques to respond, not react. So, my dear friends, there are a lot of techniques to overcome your responsibility. Again, take deep breaths so that you get some breathing space and time to think and observe. Observation is very important. It's a skill, it's an art. What am I feeling and what others are feeling? Then think, what are the facts? Choose what art outcome do I want? So POTC, pause, observe, think, and choose. Then act. So act करने से पहले you need to pause, you need to observe, then think, and then choose what you wanna speak. Respond calmly and very, very clearly. These are certain techniques. If you adapt it, you will definitely do the mastery in responding either to your colleagues, to your seniors, to your managers, to anyone, even in the interview. So in interviews, क्या होता है? Recruiter and HR ask us a question. Tell me about yourself. Immediately we start. I am from here. I did this in my job. I did that. Nahi, think. And how I started my introduction, remember? I gave you a beautiful thought. If character is lost, everything is lost. I give you a thought. So it impacts. मैं easily start कर सकता था that my name is this, I have done this, I work there, I'm from here. No, always make your impression, first impression is the last impression, make it very impactful. And that can only be possible if you follow P for pause, O for observe, T for think, and C for choose, and then act. There are other points too. Quick reflection activity, develop growth mindset, focus on learning, not perfection. Amir Khan in Three Idiots has said ki don't chase perfection, but just focus on learning and a lot of things will fall your way. Build your support network, celebrate small wins. हम अपनी लाइफ में छोटे छोटे सेलिब्रेशंस एंड accomplishments को उतना importance नहीं देते हैं, but we should always be grateful, like we paid grateful thanks to our parents. So that was a small example that we should be grateful to God Almighty whatever we have got today. काफी लोगों के पास तो प्रो ये भी नहीं है. There are a lot of people who are not able to use Zoom application. You guys are educated, you're from well off families, good families, I would say, good background, and you are here. I can see uh, I can see your images in your name. So that's why I'm telling you this. So celebrate your small recognitions and accomplishments. Practice gratitude, manifestation, and pause before you respond. So if someone asks you that, friends, do you react? Say, no, I respond. Okay. So quickly type it in the chat that I respond. Let's see who all are active. Very good. Anshu, Abhinav, Palak, all these people are alive. Let's see who is not responding. Probably that person is sleeping. Very good. Now see how it works. I said do this, you all started doing it. So this is the power. Good. If you're able to relate, thank you so much. Now I have another beautiful slide. अगर आप जो भी ज्ञान एंड गाइडेंस अभी दिया है आपको, अगर आप कुछ भी फॉलो नहीं कर रहे हो तो दिस इमोजी इज फॉर यू। भाई क्या कर रहा है तू? डू यू नो हिम? एनीवन? यू कैन टाइप द नेम इन द चैट। लेट्स सी हु रिस्पॉन्ड्स टू इट। No one has responded. Seems you are trying to, Google it. He's Anish Grover. Yes, yes, yes. Correct, correct. The Shark Tank guy. Very nice, very nice. Thank you. So with that, I will not take much time. I will just, open the forum for questions if you have, and that's going to be a homework. If any question comes up, you can feel free to ask it to me. I can probably respond. Open questions, guys. Open forum for you all. This session is for you. Now, I would really like to ask you to, ask me questions. अगर क्वेश्चंस नहीं है दैट मीन्स आपको सब कुछ समझ में आ गया है, और सब कुछ समझ में आ गया है ऐसा 100% पॉसिबल है. बट इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट्स, एनी क्लैरिफिकेशन नीडेड, हाउ कैन आई डू दिस, सो डू नॉट शाई. शर्माना नहीं है, फोबिया फियर नहीं होना चाहिए. यू शुड ओपनली आस्क इट टू मी. I really, thank Craft Edge Academy to host a beautiful session where you all have contributed through emojis, through maybe chat, and people who have not contributed. This is your time, guys. After this, we are going to take a pledge. If you do not have any questions, I will just move on to the next slide. कुछ questions है तो you raise your hand, else put it on the chat option. I can answer it. Yeah, Krishan Das, I see your hand. Tell me, how can I answer your question? You can unmute. Can't hear you. Okay. So if there are no questions, we can move on to the next.
If
Q&A.
anybody has any questions, kindly ask, please.
How to become a good communicator like you, Suraj? The best thing I can tell you is कि शीशे में देख के बात करना स्टार्ट करो. एक टॉपिक डिसाइड करो एंड सी कि क्या आप उस टॉपिक पे 30 सेकंड्स बोल सकते हो नहीं बोल सकते हो. थिंक एंड ट्राई टू क्रिएट अ रील फॉर योरसेल्फ. कि अगर आपको किसी रील बनानी है फॉर 30 seconds, कैन यू express yourself in 30 seconds? So start practicing it by looking into mirror. Prepare a reel for yourself on a selfie camera and see how how can you improve it further. You pick any topic for that matter of fact. So Krishan Das, your question, sir, when I feel stressed, I don't feel motivated. बिल्कुल बॉस, बिल्कुल जेन्युइन है आपकी बात. अगर आप स्ट्रेस में हो तो आप मोटिवेटेड फील करोगे ही नहीं, एंड देयर इज नो वन एल्स जो आपको मोटिवेट कर पाए. मोटिवेशन का इंडिया में ना कोई इंजेक्शन आता है, ना कोई टैबलेट आती है, ना कोई कोई सिरप आता है. देयर इज नो मेडिसिन फॉर मोटिवेशन. Motivation is something which comes from inside, from within. So there are a lot of things that you need to focus on. You need to hear motivational people. I mostly listen to Dr. Vivek Bindra because his sessions are very powerful and motivational. Sometimes I listen to Sonu Sharma as well, and there are a lot of people. So you need, if you need to get motivated, listen to motivated people only who can at least tell you कि आपको कैसे motivate करना है. You can listen to me. You can listen to any other people to come out of that, stressful situation. Abhinav is asking how to successful in life after getting multiple rejections. I am working in non-tech after graduating in IT. So Abhinav, I would say you can connect with me separately because this is a topic which is out of context. But I can tell you, rejections होंगे, but depend करता है कि कितने rejections हुए हैं. Are these 100 on 100? ऐसा possible नहीं है. But if you're getting rejected in interviews, what you can do, you can apply for more and more companies. Give at least 200 more interviews. More interviews means more practice, and more practice is definitely going to give lot of lessons to you what to do. So एक activity होती है, WWW बोलते हैं उसको, not that wrestling वाला WWW. It's what went well and what did not go well. Priya, I have asked, okay, my main concern is how do I communicate confidently and fluently? So Priya, practice is the only thing I can tell you. To communicate, you should have certain words with yourself, right? And to communicate anything, you should have pointers written in front of you. I always, carry a notepad wherever I go, and I write examples. I write bullet points so that अगर मैं कहीं पे अटकता भी हूं तो if I read my notepad, I can relate with those examples. So आपको सिर्फ bullet points note करने होते हैं. You note those bullet points and then we can go ahead with that. Okay, fine. I will move on to the next slide. We are going to take a pledge, and that pledge is you need to make a promise for yourself that you have to be a better version of yourself. So I usually do this pledge session in my in-person events, जिसमें हम लोग खड़े होते हैं और loudly shout करके बोलते हैं I can and I will be a better version of ourselves. But Zoom पे we don't do that much, but it's internal pledge, you take it for yourself. And with that said, I just either needs a good thumbs up if you like this session, else if you do not like this session, else ठीक ठाक लगा है, so you can do it like this. So I think that's pretty much. And with that said, I've attached my LinkedIn ID link on the chat. You can all connect with me. Let's connect with each other. Let's stay connected for all such motivation sessions and powerful sessions upcoming. And I really thank Craft Edge Academy Czech for hosting me for this event. Would love to interact with the students in future for sure. And nice meeting you all, and love you all. Take care. God bless you. Good day.
So it was really great having you. Thank you for motivating our students. I'm sure everybody learned a lot from you. We will
Yeah.
surely connect in the future. Thank you
Sure,
so
sure.
much.
Thank you again, guys. See you then. Good day. Okay. Please
See
do
you.
connect on LinkedIn too. Bye, guys.